the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Beautiful sunshine for today, tomorrow, and Monday, but temperatures, they are going up and up. Mid-80s today, upper 80s tomorrow, and getting close to 90 heading into Monday.
And coming up this morning on DC News Now, waking up without a home. An overnight fire sends at least one person to the hospital and multiple homes nearby destroyed. Where this all happened and what firefighters in the DMV area are calling for after dozens of deaths this year. Plus, the search continues for the people responsible for shooting a pregnant woman. What police know about this hour about the culprits. And later, all eyes on the biggest trial in the nation, but no cameras allowed. The new calls from people across the country to change the rules in the courtroom. But first, we are taking a live look outside at the White House this morning, which looks super pretty, very green, super sunny. It's going to be a warm one, guys. Highs are expected to hit the mid-80s later today. In fact, we're hearing we might get close to 90 at some point. Good morning, everyone. I'm Tosin Fakile. Thank you so much for joining us for my first weekend as the DC News Now weekend morning anchor. We'll get to our top stories in just a few minutes, but first, Derek is with us. It wasn't so pretty yesterday, but we got sunshine this weekend. Is that right, Derek?
We got sunshine this weekend. I got a little bit of rainfall at my house yesterday, so I didn't have to water the garden. So the only thing I had to do was come home, eat supper, and go to bed, and come here this morning. We're looking at, of course, 68 degrees this morning in D.C. Definitely seeing some beautiful weather this morning. Seeing beautiful blue skies out there. People are out there and enjoying a nice little walk this morning. Temperatures are into the 60s throughout most of the area. 58 though in Woodstock. That's a cool spot this morning. Manassas is up to 66 already. A little bit of fog off towards the west. Back west of Cumberland along I-68, seeing a little bit of fog into those higher elevations, but the rest of the region is doing a-okay. Not too much to talk about weather-wise. We'll see beautiful blue skies the next couple of days. We'll see a few extra clouds on Monday. Temperatures though, they will start to increase. 85 today, 87 for Sunday, nearly 90 heading into Monday, but will that last throughout the first of summer? We'll have more details coming up in your complete 7-day forecast.
All right, thank you, Derek. We're looking forward to that. We begin this morning with some breaking news. Prince George's County Police are investigating a fatal shooting in Capitol Heights. They say it happened around 11:30 last night near Addison Road South and Wilburn Drive. Police were called for a welfare check and found a man who was shot. There's no word yet on a motive or suspects. And also breaking overnight, multiple people are without a home this morning, and at least one person is in critical condition after a house fire in Northeast D.C. D.C. Fire and EMS shared these photos and videos from the scene. It happened just after midnight on Blaine Street Northeast. The fire started in a two-story house and extended to two nearby homes. 5 people have been displaced, a dog killed in that fire. It took 100 firefighters to put out those flames. There is no word yet at this hour on what caused that fire. Meantime, firefighters in Montgomery County are raising awareness about fire safety after this massive fire that you're looking at destroyed a home in Potomac. It happened on Brickyard Court Wednesday night. Authorities say no one was injured. Fire officials are going door to door, encouraging people to have escape plans in place and smoke detectors in the event of a fire.
People might have some questions on what happened here. It's also an opportunity to talk to them about safety, talk about exit plans, make sure that they are familiar with their smoke alarms.
Officials say at least 40 people in Maryland have died in fires so far this year. They also add most of those deaths have been older people or people who have difficulty moving around. And we have new details this morning about Thursday's double shooting in D.C. that claimed the life of a pregnant mom. Her baby still in critical condition. Now we're learning that the other person hurt in that shooting was wanted in Virginia. That shooting happened on 37th Street in Southeast. We're told 2 men approached a parked car with assault rifles and opened fire. Our Leonard N. Fleming spoke with the woman's mother as she struggles to come to grips with what happened.
It's a very sad day for the Gill family, and it's a family that is overcome with grief. I spoke to the mother of Samaya, and she said the family is completely devastated, and one of her daughters was being treated by paramedics due to all the stress of her death.
D.C. police are still searching for two men who opened fire Thursday morning on the car a pregnant Samaya Gill was traveling in with a male companion in Southeast D.C. Gill, 22, later died at a hospital, police say, and investigators have not yet figured out a motive for the broad daylight attack that an assistant police chief called brazen and heinous. Authorities have released pictures of the getaway car and the assailants, but have not put video footage out because a spokesperson says it doesn't provide any investigative value. Gill's baby remains in critical condition, but is stable, police say.
Samaya's mother writes online about the emotional toll this has had on the family and how she needs to step up financially and emotionally for baby Zaylee. Reporting from Fort Washington, Maryland, Leonard N. Fleming, DC News Now, back to you.
All right, thank you, Leonard. Meanwhile, we're also learning more about the other victim in that shooting, 22-year-old Travis Foster. Foster suffered non-life-threatening injuries, and as we mentioned, court documents show Foster is wanted for fraud in Virginia. The motive behind the shooting still unknown. Police believe it was targeted. MPD is offering a $25,000 reward for information that leads to an arrest. All right, developing now, your deliveries could hit a snag this summer. Yesterday, unionized UPS workers voted overwhelmingly to authorize a strike. This sets the stage for a possible walkout and work stoppage if the delivery company and Teamsters can't agree on a new contract. That deadline to reach the deal is July 31st. However, UPS says it is confident it'll reach an agreement with the union. Well, as we approach Father's Day tomorrow, many people are preparing in some way to honor and love their dad. Our Stephen Cohen shows us why Father's Day is extra special for one West Virginia family.
A Father's Day gift from Siberia.
Growing up in Siberia, Katya Hammer lived a dream in 2016, visiting New York City.
She grew up in a very hard time following the collapse of the Soviet Union. I mean,
don't know if it's
starvation, but she had to grow potatoes to survive.
And while in New York on business, Guy Hammer met Katya. Now married, they're still learning about each other's background and culture. The couple has 2 young children. But for Katya, celebrating Father's Day was a new experience. She tells us there's no such thing as a Father's Day in Russia. The closest thing is maybe
the Defender's Day was, like pretty much every male holiday.
In Russia, there is a day to honor men in the military, but Katya has quickly embraced the American holiday, and rather than deciding on a necktie or cufflinks for Father's Day, she's preparing beet soup.
She's just a wonderful person, and goes out of her way to make me feel special with, if it's the little meals that she cooks, which are, always home recipes. Borscht is a special meal. Like, we'll probably have borscht, and it's just delicious. So I'm very happy father.
And finding this new holiday, Katya is already understanding the emotions that go with it.
He reminds me of my father, and you can rely on him in every difficult situation. He always makes me laugh. He has this unique sense of humor, what I appreciate.
Good. I'm not paying you, right?
Happy Father's Day, dads. Reporting from Harper's Ferry, Stephen Cohen, DC News Now.
And happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Well, another thing people will be celebrating is Juneteenth, which is just a day away. The holiday commemorates the end of slavery, when the last remaining enslaved people in Texas learned about their freedom more than 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation was enacted in 1863. Now, taking a look at some events around the DMV. First off, in D.C. today, Metro Bar will have live art and local vendors for their Chocolate City Juneteenth Art Market. It starts at noon on Rhode Island Avenue Northeast. Tomorrow, there will be a reparations rally at the Sylvan Theater. That starts at noon at the theater on the National Mall. All right, moving to the Commonwealth. Today, the Prince William County chapter of the Omega Psi Phi fraternity is hosting the Juneteenth celebration and barbecue. That kicks off at 1 p.m. at Merchant Park in Dumfries. And tomorrow, Walk Arlington is hosting the Black Heritage Walk to honor Juneteenth at 1 p.m. at Towers Park. And over in Maryland today, the Charleston County Juneteenth Committee has its annual Freedom Day that starts at 1 p.m. at the Waldorf Center in Waldorf. And tomorrow, the Extraordinary Investment Group has its 3rd annual Black Business Expo, featuring more than 60 Black-owned businesses. That event starts at 11 a.m. at Veterans Plaza in Silver Spring. And just a heads up, some roads will be closed for a few Juneteenth events in the district. D.C. Police will close off parts of 17th Street for Juneteenth for the city event. 17th Street between Good Hope Road and T Street in Southeast will be closed to traffic from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. And on Monday, police will also shut down parts of Vermont Avenue for the Juneteenth Music Festival. Vermont Avenue will be closed between T and U Street Northwest between 6:30 in the morning and 11 p.m. And if you plan on going to any of these events, chances are, Derek says, weather's going to be really good.
Nice weather indeed, not a cloud in the sky here in Washington. Temperatures are going to be into the 60s this morning, warming up quite nicely into the 70s later on as we head into mid to late morning. Other than that, we are seeing, of course, temperatures to bounce up into the 80s today, low to mid 80s. In fact, by 5 o'clock, we're looking at a temperature of 83 degrees. Going to see beautiful clear skies all the way around as we head about today. We'll get warmer, though, as we head into Monday.